Hello everybody and welcome to another WWE 2K25 video. We're back on My Universe and it's year 2. I've added some PLEs, I've moved some superstars around in a shuffle, and I've added some legends and custom created wrestlers from community creations, as well as adding my own character. And I've changed some uh, wrestlers for what championships they're going for. So let's have a look at the updated roster and let's have a look at the PLEs first. The update PLEs. So what I've added is No Mercy in last week of September. Saturday Night Slam in the last week of October, which is a Raw and SmackDown pay-per-view, PLE, sorry, Premium Live Event. Premium Live Event. Saturday Night Slam is a community-created arena, which I downloaded from Community Creations. I thought it looked really cool, so I thought I'd add it. I might show you what it's like when we get there, maybe. Depends what we're doing time-wise. And then I added Saturday night's main event on Saturday, March 2nd weekend. And then I changed WrestleMania. I've got the last year's WrestleMania signage from My Rise. So that's My Rise WrestleMania signage from last year, but I'm using the My Rise WrestleMania for that year, for this year. I've not changed NXT Stand and Deliver. I couldn't be bothered after doing all the others because I'm quite short on time. So yeah, they didn't have any of the signage to put up for this year's WrestleMania in My Rise, which is just stupid. If you're going to the arena, you might as well put all the signage up there as well. So I had to use last year's My Rise WrestleMania signage for it. So that's why that's there. If we go into Raw, let's have a look at the divisions and who's in it. So the WWE champion is Seth Rollins, and Hulk Hogan has joined the roster. I've put Jimmy Hart as his manager. You've got Jey Uso, Gunther, CM Punk, Karrion Kross, Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, Damian Priest has moved over from SmackDown. For the Intercontinental Championship, Carlito is the champion for Judgment Day. And we've now got Ultimate Warrior and the Honky Tonk Man joining the ranks. Because Jimmy Hart is with Hulk Hogan, I've not put him as his manager there. We got Rey Mysterio, Sheamus, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman, and LA Knight has come over from SmackDown. Tag team champions are the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. And we've got Eric and Ivar, Arkham and Razor, Kofi and Xavier, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, Finn and JD. We've got Austin Theory and Grayson Waller has moved over from SmackDown. Akira Tozawa and Otis, Cruz Decora and Jackie Wild. In the women's side of things, we've got Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Io Sky, Becky Lynch. Lara Valkyria has moved over from the Women's Intercontinental Championship to the Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Sonya Deville has moved over from the IC title over to the Women's Championship, and Roxanne Perez has come up from NXT, and Liv Morgan is our champion. Our WWE Intercontinental Champion is Dakota Kai from Damage Control, and in that contenders we've got Raquel Rodriguez, Natalia, Kino Nakano has joined us. She is a community created wrestler. The reason I've put her straight into Raw is because in My Rise, she is the one I chose to help me out and the one who betrayed me. So I got her from. She was in the Japanese promotion because I've done it as the option from a rival promotion. So yeah, so I thought I put her straight in for Raw, and her backstory can come from that. She came from the Japanese promotion. We've got Scarlett, Carmella, Valhalla, Kenny James, and Maxine Dupree. For the men's European Championship, we've got Elijah Dragunov, Chris Danger, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Omos, Logan Paul, William Regal, and DDP. Yes, it's me, it's DDP. We'll see how they fare. William Regal, a multiple time European champion. DDP also the European Championship for a spell. And also, scratch that off, Chris Danger in the European, straight onto Raw. Reason being, well, they put him in the AEW game, didn't they? So, even though the model of him looked absolutely horrendous, the other game that's been made for the last 3 or 4 years, I forget what it's called, but they've got him in there as well, and he looked so much better in that other game than he did in AEW. That's for sure. So his backstory is he's left AEW and he's now joined the WWE. I've just noticed on the European Championship, even though they got the scratched WWE logo and not the WWF logo, on the actual plate, just underneath the WWE logo, above the world, it does say World Wrestling Federation. You'd have thought they'd have changed that to World Wrestling Entertainment, wouldn't you? So yeah, women's tag, that's basically the same. We've got the Unholy Union as the tag team champs, and we've got Oscar and Kari Saints, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Don't forget the women's tag team titles. The champions can appear on defending it against a Raw team, a SmackDown team, or an NXT team. So, if we go to NXT, we've got the NXT champion Obafemi. Numodar has come over to the NXT World Title picture. Got Trick Williams, Wesley, Ethan Page, and Javon Evans. For the men's North American Championship, we've got champion Lexus King, and we've got contenders Joe Kofi, Sean Spears, Eddie Thorpe, Brooks Jensen, and Charlie Dempsey. For the NXT Tag Team Champions, we've got Gallus, and the Headbangers have joined NXT, Mosh and Thrasher. We've got Axiom and Nathan Frazier, Channing Stacks, and Tony D'Angelo. We've got Adrian Jace and Duke Hudson. For the NXT Women's Championship, Mighty Molly has joined. She was managing the Hurricane anyway, so I thought, okay, she can join the roster as Mighty Molly. Fun fact, Mighty Molly used to be in WCW as Miss Madness. We got community created wrestler Brittany Blaze has joined in the NXT Women's Division. We also got Cora Jade, Lola Vice, Gigi Dolan, Tia Hall, and Nikita Lyons. For the NXT Tag Team Champion, in the Women's Division for NXT, in the Tag Team Division, we've got Fallon Henley and JC Jane, and Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. And for the Women's North American Championship, we've got the champion Tatum Paxley, and we've got new community creations, Luscious Tia Rose, Alice, and Heather Ray, joining Sol Rika, Kalena Jordan, Jada Parker, and Wendy Cho. I didn't put them in this order. I just added them to the division, and it automatically puts them where they put them. In the NXT World Television Championship, champion is the Hurricane, and joining him is X-Pac, who's joined NXT, myself, AJ Webb. We got Ridge Holland, Tyler Breeze, Judge Briggs, and Aura Mansar. And finally, for SmackDown, we have got World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns, we've got the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah! Joining the world title picture. Uncle Howdy, Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Santos Escobar, and Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. For the WWE United States Champion, we got Eric Rowan. You got Andrade. Shawn Michaels has joined SmackDown. Yes, for the most time. He did have a match here or two on SmackDown in his second run towards the end. But he never had like a proper run on SmackDown. So I thought I'll put him on SmackDown and put him for the title that he's never held in WWE. And that is the WWE United States Championship. Can he win it? We'll see. We've also got Jacob Fatu, Jimmy Uso, Baron Corbin has returned to the WWE and is in the United States picture. Chad Cable has come over from Raw and is now on SmackDown. And in the United States picture, you got Asante the Adonis, Apollo Crews, Cedric Alexandra, Giovanni Vinci, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kamala Hayes, R-Truth, and The Miz. For SmackDown, the champions are the White Six. We got Tamatonga and Tonga Loa, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, Angel Umberto, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, and Brutus Creed and Julius Creed have joined the SmackDown roster, along with the rest of American Made, or American Alpha, whatever they're called, as well as the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley. In the Women's World Heavyweight Championship picture, we got Charlotte Flair as the champion. Nia Jax is the number one contender. Then we got Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus, Naomi, Nikki Cross, and Indy Hartwell. For the Women's United States Championship, the champion is Blair Davenport. We got Tegan Knox. Ivy Nile has joined the United States picture on SmackDown over from Raw. We got Maurice, B-Fab, Michin, Selena Vega, Candice LeRae, and Elektra Lopez. And of course, the tag team division is Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, and Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. So there we go. So let's go to the roster and let's go straight over to SummerSlam. And we'll see who our champions are by then. So Macho Man Randy Savage is the cover star for SummerSlam. Well, why am I doing it that way? I'm doing it the wrong way, aren't I? Let's go to championships. So that didn't take long. Hulk Hogan is the WWE champion after beating Seth freaking Rollins. So Hulk Hogan is now a 5-time WWE champion. I thought he was a 5-time champion anyway. Oh no, because he won the Undisputed Championship, didn't it? Which is what was a combination of the WWE and World title. So yeah, okay. No. I'm sure he had it more than 4 times. Beat Iron Sheik. Beat Macho Man. Beat Sergeant Slaughter. Beat Yokozuna. No. Beat Undertaker. Before then getting stripped of it. Then beat Yokozuna. So when he beat Undertaker, it still counted as him being the WWE champion, but he was stripped of the belt. So again, the people that create this game that are, and I say in brackets, wrestling fans, obviously don't know their history. Hulk Hogan is a 5-time WWE champion. When he beat Taker at Tuesday Night in Texas, it still counts as a win, or otherwise they wouldn't have been able to strip the title from him. It's just stupid. These are meant to be the people rating this game are meant to be wrestling fans, and they can't even get the facts straight. It's infuriating. The Intercontinental Champion is still Carlito. Carlito keeping a hold of that Intercontinental title. He's at it for 280 days. And you got Hulk Warrior and Honky Tonk Man in the division now, and yet they're still he's still the IC champion for Judgment Day. The World Tag Team Champions are the Authors of Pain. They've dethroned Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. This is their first title reign. So it's got Shawn Michaels as a one-time champion of the tag belts. He's a two-time champion. Won it with Kevin Nash twice. Oh no, they reversed it, didn't they? Really, it should still count. Because technically, they still won it. Had that in your house. Huh? So yeah, Raza and Akam, it's their first time. So, how long they've had it for? Oh, they've had it for 84 days. Nice one. Liv Morgan is still the women's champion with a combined reign of 242 days. Natalya is now the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion after beating Dakota Kai. And it's her first time with the belt, and she's at it for 118 days. Dakota Kai's reign coming at the end of 152. Dirty Dominic is... So Ludwig Kaiser was the European champion when we last left off, weren't he? He lost it to Elijah Dragunov, who then lost it to Dirty Dom, who's on his second reign. Ludwig's had it twice as well. So Dirty Dominic now got a combined 230 days with the title. Ludwig Kaiser with a total of 148 days. Pure Fusion Collective are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So far, only Raw superstars have won the Women's Tag Team Championships. No SmackDown or NXT champions have won the belt. Looking at Shayna's tights there, if you look at the belt area, it looks like a Power Rangers Mighty Morphin belt. Let's just go back to transform into a Power Ranger. So Zoe and Shayna's got the belts for the first time. Or the first time in the universe mode, but they've won it before. Shayna Baszler is now at 429 days combined. And Zoe Stark is at 182. In my universe, it's the first... Oh no, they've won it before in my universe. Sorry. And they have been SmackDown champions. Piper Niven and Chelsea Green won it first. And then they lost it to Zoe Stark and Shayna, who then lost it to Kairi Sane and Oscar, who then lost it to Arza Dawn and Alba Fire. So Eliza Dawn and Alba Fire, how long did they have it for? So they had it for a respectable 145 days. Roman Reigns is still the World Heavyweight Champion on his second reign, and he's had the belt for a combined 226 days. Andrade is the WWF United States Champion after dethroning Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan had it for 251 days. Andrade's up to 84 days. The tag team champions Josie, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis lost the belts to Tomaloa and Tomatonga for the third time that they've got the belts now. Of course, the first champions were Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, who lost it to Angel Dawkins and Montez Ford, who lost it to Tamatonga and Tongaloa. They lost it to Kit Wilson and Elton Prince before winning it back. They then dropped it to the people they originally won it from, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, who dropped it to Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, who then dropped it back to Tongaloa and Tomatonga. So Dexter and Joe had it for a combined 183 days on their run, which is longer than the 3 times that Tamatonga and Tongaloa's had it. Their 3 times combined is 119 days. Let's see if they can keep the belt a little bit longer. WWE Women's Champion is whoops. I was just about to say the Women's Champion was Trish Stratus, but I've just deleted her off being the champion. I pressed the wrong button. Whoopsies. Where's Trish? There you go. Sorry, Trish. So Trish defeated Charlotte Flair to win her first women's world title. So Charlotte had it for a combined 562 days, while Trish Stratus has had it so far for 28 days. WWE Women's United States Champion is Tegan Knox. She beat Blair Davenport. Blair had it for 28 days. Tegan Knox has had it for a combined 84 days. I think it's her first time with the belt for Tegan. Yep. Noam Dar is the NXT champion after beating Obi Femi. Obi Femi has had it in combined 334 days. So far, Noam Dar has had it for 48 days. Joe Kofi is the NXT North American champion after beating Lexis King. Lexis King has had it for a combined 64 days. For Joe Kofi, it's his second time with the belt. First time in my universe, I think it is. No, he had it before in my universe. Okay, he won it first time round, and then lost to Charlie Dempsey. So he's now had it combined 300 days. Oh, God, stop pressing the triangle button. Yes, yeah, Gallus. Gallus is the NXT Tag Team Champions. Wolfgang and Mark Kofi. I think they had it before, didn't they? So they've still got the titles. It's their first time with the titles as well. No, it's their second time with the title. First time in the my universe though. So 255 days for Mark Kofi and Wolfgang all together. NXT Women's Champion is Mighty Molly. I can't remember who was the last champion when I looked on there. But we've had Roxana Perez, Cora Jade, Lola Vice won it, lost it to Shotzi, won it back, and then lost it to Molly Holly. I think Cora Jade was the champion when we started off this year. So Cora Jade has had it for 186 days combined. Shotzi is at it for 54 days. Lola Vice had it for 47 days combined. And Mighty Molly has had it for 11 days so far. Tatum Paxley is the NXT Women's North American Champion. Still. And she's had it for combined 112 days so far. And the NXT Television Champion is me, AJ Webb. I beat the Hurricane, who had it for 156 days. I've had it so far for 11 days. So having a look at the SummerSlam, Chris Danger is challenging Dominic Mysterio for the European Championship. Dakota Kai wants her Intercontinental Championship back from Natalia. Wyatt 6 is after their tag team titles back from Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler are defending the tag team titles against former champs Eliza Dawn and Alba Fire. Tegan Nox is defending the United States Championship against Blair Davenport and Maurice. And Macho Man Randy Savage is challenging the Tribal Chief, the OG Tribal Chief, for the World's Heavyweight Championship. We're going to skip over to night 2. We've got Braun Breaker as the cover star for night 2. And Rhea Ripley is challenging Liv Morgan for the Women's Championship. The Ultimate Warrior and Honky Tonk Man are challenging Carlito for the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat. How ironic is that Ultimate Warrior defeated the Honky Tonk Man at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship, and now they're both fighting for it in a match at SummerSlam. Ivar and Eric are challenging the WWE Tag Team Champions Akam and Razor. Got a lot of triple threat matches. Trish Stratus is defending the Women's World Heavyweight Championship against Naomi and Nia Jax. Should just call it Triple Threat and Tag Team SummerSlam. And the United States Championship, Eric Rowan wants his United States title back and he's challenging the champion Andrade. And the WWE Championship is on the line as Braun Breaker is challenging Hulk Hogan. Wow. So we're going to skip over to Saturday Night Slam. Just so I can show you the Saturday Night Slam arena. We're not going to go through any of the history or any of that of the champions. We'll see who's on the card, and we'll pick a match from the card to show. And Cody Rhodes is the cover star for that show. So let's go on to it. Hulk Hogan is defending the WWE Championship against Gunther. Dirty Dominic is defending the European Championship against Ludwig Kaiser. Eric Rowan is defending the United States Championship against Andrade. B-Fab is defending the Women's United States Championship against Maurice. I didn't know Blair Davenport was a ally of B-Fab. Oh look, you got the White Six against American Made. Kind of what happened in real life, isn't it? Liv Morgan is defending the Women's Championship in a Hell in a Cell against Io Sky. Akam and Razor are defending their tag team championships against Ivar and Eric. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano is defending their tag team championships against Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Tiffany Stratton is defending her World Heavyweight Championship against Naomi. Was she in a match earlier or yes in the other SummerSlam show? Honky Tonk Man is... Oh no, at SummerSlam, wasn't it? Yeah. Honky Tonk Man is defending the WWE Intercontinental Championship against the Ultimate Warrior in an Iron Man match. And the Macho Man Randy Savage is challenging Cody Rhodes. It's defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Cody Rhodes. So who shall we see come down the aisle? I think it's got to be the main event, isn't it? Or the Intercontinental. We'll go with the main event, World Heavyweight Championship. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh. simulate, and no, I'm not signed to anyone because I'm not actually going to do the match. It's just to show you the Saturday Night Slam arena. There you go. This is what it looks like.
It's scheduled for
one of the most unpredictable superstars in history.
We are about to see the brilliance in madness. One of the all-time greats, truly a once-in-a-lifetime talent. The Macho Man, Randy Savage. Incredible superstar, Hall of Famer, legend.
That's right. There is only one Macho Man, Randy Savage.
You are looking at the personification of unrivaled intensity.
And Macho Man Randy Savage, as intense as he is charismatic. And Corey, I can tell you these superstars are excited to be able to compete tonight on Halloween.
Would you stop, Cole? Do you really think these superstars care about a silly holiday like Halloween? The only thing they care about is winning a match.
I like how they notice that it's Halloween. Oh, fans are cheering for Cody.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia. Just look at all the gold on the World Heavyweight title. A glory.
And it stays in the green lighting as well.
This match is for the World Heavyweight Championship, a title that adds instant prestige to anyone's resume. This is a title people want to hold on to for as long as possible, to stack victories with. You are a top spot guy when you're carrying the World Heavyweight title. Possessing this championship makes you a history maker, plain and simple.
Rolling into a monkey flip.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Anyway, let's come out of this now. Pretty much. Yes. Yes. So that's the Saturday night. That's the Saturday Night Slam arena. We'll do the Saturday night's main event arena as well, because it's not like the traditional Saturday night main event. It's original creations based on the person that made it. Sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, my headphones got a little bit tangled up there. So let's now skip ahead to Survivor Series War Games. And we got Zoe Stark as the cover star for Survivor Series War Games. So the champion is still Hulk Hogan, is still the WWE champion. Honky Tonk Man is now the Intercontinental champion after beating Carlito. Honky Tonk Man's had it for 104 days. Carlito had a total run of 281 days. A very good reign from him. The World Tag Team Champions are still Akim and Razar, who have now notched up 189 days. Liv Morgan is playing hot potato with the Women's World Title. She was the first winner, lost it to Alexa, won it back, lost it to Rhea, then won it back. So she's a 3-time champion and has had a combined 327 days. Rhea Ripley could only manage to hold on to the belt for 20 days. Dakota Kai is the IC champion once again. After she lost it to Natalya, she lost it to Kana Nakano, who then lost it back to Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai has had it for a combined 208 days now. Natalya had it for 103 days, and Kana Nakano had it for 2 weeks at 14 days. Ludwig Kaiser is the European champion. Dirty Dom lost it to Chris Danger, who then lost it back to Dirty Dom, who then lost it to Ludwig Kaiser. Little Kaiser's now had it for a combined 176 days. Chris Danger had it for 21 days. And where's Dirty Dom? Did I miss Dirty Dom? Ah, Dirty Dom's the highest with 286 combined days with the belt. Pure Fusion Collective are still the women's tag team champions. Macho Man Randy Savage beat Roman Reigns, as we saw, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Meaning Macho Man's got it for 105 days. Now, when they first fought in the world title, it was supposed to carry on the reign of the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. So really, Booker T should be a 6-time champion of this belt. Not a 1-time. And Macho Man should be a 4-time champion. So how long's the Macho Man had it anyway? Did I say? 105 days. The WWE United States Championship is back with Eric Rowan, who won it back from Andrade, lost it to Jacob Fatu, then won it back. Eric Rowan has had it for a combined 348 days. Andrade had it for 85 days. And Jacob Fatu, doing worse than Jimmy, Big Jim, he only held it for a week at 7 days. The Bloodline has got the tag team titles back. They lost them to Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa before winning it back. So they've now had it for a combined 196 days over their 4-time reign. Johnny and Tommaso had it for a combined 28 days, so probably pay-per-view to pay-per-view. Trish Stratus lost the title to Nia Jax, who then lost it to Tiffany Stratton. Bit like in real life. Are imitating real life there. Or computer game imitating real life, because it was Nia Jax who was not the women's world champion, because that's Liv Morgan, but the women's champion was Nia Jax, and then she lost it to Tiffany Stratton. So it's Tiffy time once more on SmackDown. Liv Morgan had it. No, that's SmackDown. Nia Jax had it for 213 days. Tiffy's had it for a combined 174 days. And Trish Stratus only had it for 49 days. B-Fab is the Women's United States Champion. Tegan Knox lost it back to Blair Davenport, who then lost it to Michin, who then lost it to B-Fab. B-Fab has had it for 49 days. Michin had it for 7 days. Blair Davenport had it for a combined 77 days. Noam Dar is still the NXT champion. Joe Goffey is still the NXT North American champion. The Headbangers are the tag team champions in NXT. They've had it now for a combined 83 days already. Wow. Mark Covey and Wolfgang end their combined reign at 277 days so far. NXT Women's Champion is Nikita Lyons. Mighty Molly lost it to Brittany Blaze, who then lost it to Nikita Lyons. I think Nikita had it. No, she's only had it the once. So Nikita Lyons has had it for 27 days so far. Mighty Molly had it for 33 days. But Brittany Blaze done better than Mighty Molly with the belt for her first time, with a respective 56 days. So let's see how far Nikita Lyons can hold on to the belt. Luscious Tiara Rose is the new NXT Women's North America Champion. Tatum Baxley lost it to Heather Ree, who then lost it to Luscious Tiara Rose. So Tatum Baxley had it for a respectable 134 days. Heather Ray had it for 58 days, and Luscious Tia Rose has had it for 25 days so far. And I'm still the NXT North American champion with a reign of 116 days so far. Just another 40 days left to beat the Hurricanes' reign. So the War Games match is Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford teaming up with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa to take on Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson and Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Becky Lynch is challenging Liv Morgan for the Women's Championship belt. Raquel Rodriguez is challenging Dakota Kai for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, there's a match, Roman versus Scott. Nikki Cross is challenging Tiffy for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther is challenging Hulk Hogan for the WWE Championship. Maurice is challenging B-Fab for the Women's United States Championship. Dirty Dominic Mysterio is challenging Ludwig Kaiser for the European Championship. Andrade is challenging Eric Rowan for the United States Championship. Ultimate Warrior is challenging the Honky Tonk Man for the Intercontinental Championship. Cody Rhodes is challenging Macho Man Randy Savage for the World Heavyweight Championship. And the Women's War Game takes the main event with Zoe Stark and Sonya Deville teaming up with Shayna Baszler and Kaden Carter. Oh no, Zoe Stark, Sonya Deville, and Shayna Baszler are all in a tag team anyway. So yeah, they're in a group, aren't they? And they're teaming up with Kaden Carter to take on the tag team of Alba Fire and Eliza Dawn, who are joined by Kiana James and Rhea Ripley. So that's a good card there. So let's now skip forward to the Royal Rumble and not miss it like I did last time in year one and see how things stand. Just got over 15 minutes left of recording time. I wish we could do more than an hour on recording. So Gunther is the WWE champion after dethroning Hulk Hogan. So Hulk Hogan's had a combined 902 days across his now 5 reigns. Gunther getting it for the second time in my universe. And so far his combined reigns is now at 26 days in 2 reigns. Let's hope he can hold on to the belt for a while. The Ultimate Warrior beat the Honky Tonk Man for the WWE Intercontinental Champion and is in a 56-day reign. Now, seeing as I say, this is the modern era Intercontinental title, which I put the black strap on, so it should have the entire history up to that point of when this version of the IC belt was decommissioned, which was 2019. So it should have Warriors and Honky Tonk Man's previous, and Carlito's, and previous reigns with the IC belt. And Ray's as well. That's what they really need to fix that. In fact, every belt should have the full list. So even no matter what IC title you choose to have on your universe, it should have the full list of every IC champion up to today. So Warrior is in a 56-day reign. Honky Tonk Man had it for 104 days before losing it to the Ultimate Warrior for the second time in his career. Authors of Pain are still the tag team champions. Liv Morgan still the women's champion. Dakota Kai is still the... Oh, she lost it to Raquel Rodriguez before winging it back. So Dakota's now 3-time champion with a combined 234 days. Raquel had it for 30 days. Dirty Dom has got the European Championship back again, beating Ludwig Kaiser, and is now a 4-time champion. Ignore the Finn Balor, JD, and Liv Morgan as 4-time champions. It's just because Dirty Dom's part of Judgment Day. So Dirty Dom has had it now for a combined 342 days. I can't believe none of the content creators that go to the WWE events have never picked this up with the devs. The women's champions are Pure Fusion Collective still. Uncle Howdy has won the World Heavyweight Championship, meaning that every person in the men's group of the White Six has won a championship. Uncle Howdy beating the Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. So Macho Man Randy Savage had it for 139 days. And Uncle Howdy has so far held it for 22 days. Eric Rowan is the WWE United States Champion still, so 2 members have got titles. The Bloodline are still the WWE Tag Team Champions. Tiffany is still the World Heavyweight Champion of the women's side. Zelina Vega, so Maurice beat B-Fab for the United States Championship before then dropping it to Zelina Vega. Maurice had it for 34 days. B-Fab had it for 49 days. Zelina Vega has so far had it for 22 days. Noman Dar is still the NXT champion. Joe Kofi is still the NXT North American champion. The Headbangers are still the tag team champions. Nikita Lyons is still the women's champion. Tatum Paxley has won back the NXT North American championship, and her reign is now continued up to 159 days. Lashley's Tia Rose couldn't quite hold on the belt to beat Heather Ray's reign, so she's at 56 days. And I'm still the NXT champion, and I've beaten the Hurricane's reign now, and I've added the belt for 172 days. So the Royal Rumble matches, we've got the men's Royal Rumble match. Io Sky is challenging Liv Morgan for the Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair is challenging Tiffy for the World Heavyweight Championship. Michin is challenging Zelina Vega for the Women's Championship. She wants to have a longer amount of days with that belt than 7. Andrade is challenging Eric Rowan for the United States Championship again. Karrion Kross is challenging Gunther for the WWE title. Karrion Kross hoping to have his second reign with the title. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are challenging Angelo Dawkins and defending against Angelo Dawkins Morton Falls. They've got the one way round. Champion should be on the other side. Like we got Dom there. Dom's defending his European title against Dragon Lee for the LWO. Dakota Kai is defending her Intercontinental Championship against Raquel Rodriguez. Warrior is defending his IC title against the Honky Tonk Man. And then we got the Women's Royal Rumble. So we're going to have a quick look at the Saturday night's main event. We've just got over 10 minutes to go. Hulk Hogan is on the cover for Saturday night's main event. And he's challenging Karrion Kross for the WWE Championship. Scott Steiner is the United States champion. Let's have a look at Scott with the belt. So start show. So simulate to that point. Unassigned. Accept. Is Jacob the Is Jacob the US champion or Scott? So this is the Saturday night main event.
The Hall of Famer, Big Papa Pump, a tag team and singles legend inside the ring. One of the all-time great amateur wrestlers.
Oh, he's the World Heavyweight champ.
the best physique in all of sports entertainment.
Oh, Saxton, there's no perhaps about it. We know he has the freaks, and just look at the size of those peaks.
So he's the World Heavyweight Champion, and he's challenging for the United States belt.
Scott Steiner is a genetic freak who does whatever the heck he wants in the ring.
Insane power packed inside a mind-boggling physique.
Yeah, Big Papa Pump is now on another level.
So is this a double title match? No, it's only for the United States Championship. So Scott's got the chance. Scott's got the chance to be a double champion.
You're not rewarded.
I don't care. Oh, they're in a rivalry. Because Scott's in the World Heavyweight title picture, so why is he challenging for the US title? That don't make sense. That's a bit weird. Because even if he won the Royal... Yeah, I put him in the world title picture, so why is he challenging for the United States Championship? Very weird, but okay. Let's jump out of that. Let's jump out of that. And let's go to... Carry on to WrestleMania Night 1. And we got main event Jey Uso as the cover star for Night 1 at WrestleMania. Let's look at the championship. Karrion Kross is the WWE Champion. The WWE Intercontinental Champion is Honky Tonk Man. So yeah, Karrion beat Gunther. So Karrion is now a two-time champion with a combined 163 days. Gunther's reign as a two-time champion is at 26 days. Oh no, he's only a one-time champion, sorry. Oh no, because that's the start, isn't it? That was at the start, so you can ignore that. Because he was the default world champion on Raw, wasn't he? That's why that's So yeah, he's only a one-time champion then in the over 26 days. Honky Tonk Man is back with the Intercontinental Championship after beating the Ultimate Warrior, who had it for 56 days. Honky Tonk Man now out with combined 167 days. The World Tag Team Champions are Kevin Nash and Scott Hall once again. They've regained the belts for the second time with a 250-day combined reign at the moment. Liv Morgan is still the Women's Champion with a combined run of 446 days over her 3 times as champ. Women's Intercontinental Championship is to go to Kai Steele with 297 days. The WWE European Champion is Chris Danger. Dirty Dominic lost it to Dragon Lee of the LWO, then lost it back to Chris Danger, who's having his second run with the title. Dirty Dom's had it now for a combined 342 days. Chris Danger is now at a combined 42 days, drawing him level with the person that he beat, Dragon Lee, and with Elijah Dragunov, who also had it for 42 days as well. WWE Women's Championship is Pure Fusion Collective still. Scott Steiner beat Uncle Howdy for the World Heavyweight Champion. Uncle Howdy had it for 50 days. Scott Steiner has had it so far for 35 days. J-Cat Feu is still the United States Champion after beating Eric Rowan. He obviously defeated Scott Steiner. Eric Rowan's had it for 432 days combined. Jacob Fatu is now at it for 42 days combined. Oh, I've got about 5 minutes left. The Bloodline are still the tag team champions. Naomi is now the women's champion. Tiffy lost it to Charlotte, who then lost it to Naomi. Charlotte's at it now for combined 604 days. Tiffy's at it for 230 days combined, and Naomi for 168 days combined. Michin is the WWE Women's Champion after deleting Selena Vega. Zelina had it for a combined 50 days. Michin is now up to 42 days. Nomina is still the NXT champion. Sean Spears has beat Joe Kofi for the North American Championship. Joe Kofi's reign is at combined reigns at 469 days. Sean Spears is now added for 55 days. Fraxium have won the NXT Tag Team Championships from Mosh and Thrasher. Their combined days at 344 days. Mosh and Thrasher had it for 147 days. Brittany Blaze is back as the NXT Women's Championship for the second time. Nikita Loins had it for 91 days. Brittany Blaze is now at it for 111 days. Tatum Paxley is still the NXT. Oh, it's beaten Luscious Tiaros from the. Oh no, she was, wasn't it? She already won it back last time we saw. So she's now at it combined 222 days. And X-Pac has defeated me for the NXT World Television Championship. So my reign ends at 180 days. And X-Pac has had it for 55 days. If I was going to lose the belt, I'm glad it was to my fellow Click member. Io Sky is challenging Liv Morgan at WrestleMania Night 1 for the Women's Championship. Albert Wilder is challenging the Honky Tonk Man for the Intercontinental Championship. Blair Davenport is challenging Michin for the Women's United States Championship. The Wyatts have moved on to Legasmo Fantasma. Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler are defending the tag team titles against Kiari Sane and Asuka. Bubba Ray's in a singles match for WrestleMania. Hulk Hogan taking on Omos. Tag team titles, Tomo and Tonga defending against Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. And the main event of night 1 is Jey Uso challenging Karrion Kross for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania Night 1. So let's quickly go across to WrestleMania Night 2. And Randy Orton is the cover star for that. And we've got the United States Champion Andrade taking on Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. Natalya challenging Dakota Kai for the Intercontinental Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair challenging Naomi for the Women's World Championship. Kofi and Xavier challenging the Outsiders for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. Dragon Lee challenging Chris Danger for the European Championship. And Randy Orton challenging Scott Steiner for the World Heavyweight Championship. And now we're into year 3. We'll have a look at the champions, but we won't look at how long they've had the belts. We'll just see who the champions are. So, Karrion Kross is the WWE champion. Intercontinental champion is Honky Tonk Man. The Outsiders are the World Tag Team champions. Liv Morgan is the women's champion. Dakota Kai is the women's Intercontinental champion. Chris Danger is the European champion. The Kabuki Warriors are the women's tag team champions. Scott Steiner is the World Heavyweight champion. Jacob Fatu is the United States champion. The Bloodline is the World Tag Team Championship, so they've got both belts. Naomi is the Women's World Championship, so you could say the Bloodline's got 3 lots of belts as she's married into the family. Blair Davenport is the United States Women's champion. Naomi Dar is the NXT champion. The North American champion is Charlie Dempsey. The Headbangers are the NXT Tag Team champions. The NXT Women's Champion is Lola Vice. The Hurricane is the NXT Television Champion once again. And Heather Ray is the NXT Women's North American Champion. Thank you once again for joining me. Make sure you hit that bell notification to keep up to date with all future content. Please like and comment and subscribe. And I'll just see you in the next one. Goodbye for now and take care.